You are now tuned into CG's radio.
CG's radio, episode 37.
37?
Yeah,
y'all not like on 137?
Nah, we just on 37 right now.
My nigga Drenstarr.
we got a special guest in the building.
Whoa. Nigga Drenstarr, man.
My God said yes as soon as I asked him. I appreciate you.
Real nigga
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? That's real nigga shit.
And I don't say yes to a lot of people. The only reason why I say yes, I don't want people to watch this and get it twisted. Oh yeah, it's easy access. Nah, I've been seeing y'all put in work in. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing y'all put in work in. Plus y'all have my man. Y'all have family on the pod. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so,
a
like,
fact.
Yeah,
I've been seeing. You know what I'm saying? Like these new dudes. You know, we was talking behind the scenes. Like a lot of people doing this, and they just jumping in, like just freestyling, like bugging out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, y'all got a legit studio. You know what I mean? The video is official, the camera's official, the audio is official. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
100%.
you know, I had to come show love. You know what I mean?
100%.
Man, my niggas are artists, though. You heard, man? This nigga get busy, man.
Okay.
Way me and this nigga met, man.
I let Dren
I know.
decide that.
No, that's a fact. Everybody got a business, but I'm this is my nigga from the hood, so I'm telling him like the way we tap in, you know what I'm saying? Like the world is small, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact.
World is small, man. It's my dog right here,
Well,
man.
without further ado, we got Drenstarr in the building.
Drenstarr in the building, man.
My God,
Facts, man.
appreciate
Pleasure,
you.
man. Thank you.
Welcome, my brother.
Thank you for the
100%.
invite, bro. For real.
Facts.
Bro already told me, you know, but he told me you from the lower,
Yeah,
from
for
the
sure.
lower east side.
Born and raised.
So finally, we got another lower east side guy in the building.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what's up.
okay.
We needed that, nigga. We needed that.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Marcy nigga.
Got you.
You feel me? So it's a total difference. I be feeling like when I talk to bro,
Yeah.
that shit be blowing my mind sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like the difference is a difference.
Oh yeah, we got some gems in the lower, man.
But I'm raised in a star in Marcy Projects. You feel
Okay.
me? So I wasn't around the culture that the lower breeded.
Got it. Okay.
It's a whole different culture.
Facts.
So yeah, it's a pleasure to finally have somebody else from the lower
fact.
here.
Okay.
Cause now I could get like more of a.
Cause you be hearing all his stories, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hear what he be saying,
Yeah.
right? And then it be funny too sometimes, cause
Yeah.
his niggas would be like, I'm saying, no, you letting that nigga Benny like, yo, you got
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? You gotta rep the lower. Tell him, man.
yeah,
Tell him.
You got to rep your hood, so you know what I mean. Yeah. It's it's perfect, man, because you got the Brooklyn side, you got the Manhattan, LES
Yeah,
side.
I told him how I was right over the bridge, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Literally.
it connect
literally
though. It
right over
connect.
the bridge.
It really
Yeah,
connect.
for sure.
So you was born and raised in the lower?
My whole life, bro. You
Word.
know what I'm saying? I'm born in Bellevue Hospital and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, damn. Mother
Yeah,
Bellevue, you know what I mean? Veteran.
I never lived anywhere else, man. I was born and raised at LES, you know what I'm saying? And that's I'm still there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the projects no more, but you know, I'm across the street from the project. You know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? You level up, you know what I'm saying? You buy something. But I can't. People always say, listen, man, would you ever leave low? I'm like, absolutely not. Like, we got everything we need out there. Like, you don't got to leave the lower for nothing. You know what I'm saying? We got the clubs, we got the bars, we got all that out there. Like, it's a one-stop shop. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it really is though. Y'all go down to
Facts.
Delancey and then you can do whatever
Everything.
you want.
Yeah. We got Delancey Street, we got Orchard Street, we got all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we've been legendary for years. You know what I'm saying? Even dudes in Harlem's, Bronx, Queens, everybody know about Orchard Street and Shirley's and, you know what I'm saying?
Shirley's
and
and-
you know, all the jackets and all that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
So, like,
fact.
everybody knows, like, they going to act like they don't know the lower, but we definitely
Yeah,
make
talk
noise
that
down there.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Facts.
Yeah,
We
Word.
in the
that
fucking
shit.
building, man. We in the
Facts,
building.
talk that
That's a
shit. Yeah,
Word.
I know about the lower since I was young because of like buying like coats and shit down there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
how you
Like,
got familiar, man.
and then when I got older, I was performing at the Pyramid
Okay.
twice a week with
They still there, though.
with
Right?
Mental Supreme was the dude name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah.
I don't know. It was the training camp showcase.
Yo, I did Pyramid, man. That was years
Years
ago.
ago,
I
the
did.
Pyramid.
I used to do a radio show out of there.
Word.
Yeah,
Bring
I
them
was-
back. That's what I was trying to tell them a little bit
Yeah,
about. I wanted you to reiterate
I was
everything.
broadcasting out of there one time because my man Demo the Pro, he used to do like an open mic thing over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, there was like a lot of dope cats from the lower that just never had that platform. You know what I'm saying? To showcase their talent. And the Pyramid was like that spot. You know what I mean? For a little minute. Like a lot of dudes from all boroughs used to come down there
Everywhere.
and like
It was-
showcase their talent.
Yo, it was.
Yeah, bro, I had Killer Army come down there one time when they was popping, like when they was Wu Tang and all that. You know what I'm saying? And like they came fatigued out, 60 deep. Like it was a vibe though. It was a vibe down there. Word.
Yeah, my son Dren been in the mix. I'm telling you from
you
been in the mix. It's so crazy because you know we from the same hood, but then you start to learn about niggas. You start to learn about niggas as time go by. And I had seen you did a story about having a radio station out the crib.
Yeah, for sure.
I ain't really know too much. I wanted you to, you know what I'm saying?
He was telling me about something like you had.
So
I said my boy been in it for a long time. Because I didn't even know you was in it for that long, my nigga.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
You put me on the game when I watched that. What the fuck?
I'm pushing. I'm gonna be 50 next year. You know what I'm saying? Just to give you a context. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be 50.
Good 50, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of cats that dibbled and dabbled, they not even here no more. You know what I'm saying? So it was a blessing to be here and tell a story. But like, yeah, back then, I had a radio show. I was doing that at 18, bro. I was way ahead of my time. Like I had Daz Effects in my crib. Like I had a lot of these dudes in my crib, and I was playing their records first before they even broke on like Hot 97. Power 105 wasn't even a thing. They wasn't even around. You know what I'm saying? They're like Hot 97 was it. You know what I'm saying? So like if you wanted your joint played on the radio, it was either my show, it was 91.9, or it was Hot 97. You know what I'm saying? So when I did my show, I did it on Sundays, because Sundays it was like a void in hip hop. Like Sundays is like slow motion on radio, so like they do a lot of talk shows, they do a lot of reggae, you know, like street soldiers. Like if you ever listen to the radio on Sundays, it's just like real slow motion. Mm-hmm. So on Sundays there was a void for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So I filled that void in. You know what I'm saying? So I was broadcasting from 5 to 11. You know what I'm saying? And I used to shut down my transmitter. I had the equipment. Like it was illegal. Like niggas didn't even know the radio show was illegal.
That's the part where I'm like, how is it illegal?
Yeah, so I had a transmitter. So what a transmitter is a device that they use to actually go on the airwaves. So it's like
you was dead ass on the airwaves.
Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Put your radio on 91.9, that frequency, and you was in the crib, you was in the car.
Anywhere.
I had the barbershops popping on Sundays because again, they didn't play no hip hop. So I was the only one playing hip hop on Sundays. Bro. And I was lit. It was lit.
He was on the airwaves.
That's what I wanted him to tell you, because I didn't want to mix it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I had
a hood nigga jumped on the airwaves with no permission.
Exactly. So you need an FCC license. It's like a car.
Right.
Like you can't go on the air without an FCC license. And the only way somebody like dudes I used to tune in knew something was different, because I played all the cursing, and like dudes used to call on the payphone and freestyle over the phone, and they was cursing. So people used to be like, yo, how
you on the air like that?
All these cursing, like, you know, I used to play all the B-sides, or, you know, all the records you didn't hear, all the dirty versions, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you was just wilding.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of independent artists that never had radio play before doing promos for me, you know, doing freestyles about the show, about the time slot.
Around what year this was?
Damn, if I had to give you a year, it was about 96, 95, around there.
I wasn't even riding my bike yet.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it was around, because my son just turned, so he was born in 96, so I was doing it before he was born. So that's why I said like 95 around there. You know what I'm saying?
It was lit too.
It was lit, yeah. That's when hip hop was at its core.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hip hop was a core, and a lot of these artists, they didn't have the budget to really give Flex that 30 bands, that 40 bands. Because, you know, that's payola, that's politics. A lot of people don't understand how radio works. And
the industry in general.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are like, yo, this dude is trash. Like, how you get radio play?
He got that bread.
He got that bread. He got a budget.
The budget.
You know what I'm saying?
The budget to make take anybody off the street with a budget.
Yeah, he bought old boy a, you know, nice little whip. You know what I'm saying? He bought him some jewelry and
watch.
You know, he got that radio play. He got them 30, 40, 50 spins. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was the politics of it. And like I went viral before the word viral was viral, because Channel 9 was doing an investigation on Hot 97 and Payola. They did a 3-part series on what it takes to get your record played on the radio. So like you had dudes like Shaq, you know, back then he was like, you know, he wanted to rap, you know, he was involved with the Fushnikins and things like that. You know, he was behind Lord Tariq and Peter Guns. Like a lot of people don't know that. He was the one funding
was funding them?
He was funding them. So, you know, like
this is when they had Uptown, baby.
Yeah, all of that. You know, around that era. You know what I'm saying? So like all of that takes money behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So when Channel 9 was doing the investigation on Hot 97, somebody had gave her my number. So when I was live on the air, she had called up she used to work on the I-Team, UPN and Channel 9 News. You know, like if you go on YouTube now, it's still there. Like you type in Drenstarr 91.9, you can see the whole, they did like a 5-minute piece on me.
Gotta check that out.
Word?
Yeah. I was mad
Wow,
young, skinny and all of that.
That's
like,
on. Yo, he ain't even look. Yo,
Yeah, nah, I
I
look completely different. You know what I'm saying?
Want to sound like a palito de queso. You heard? Wow. That's why I didn't even know about that, nigga.
Yeah.
I peeped it. I said, get the fuck out. Because I know he was in the mix. Because I know you know the whole family. You know what I'm saying? You already know.
Yeah, I was
everybody from the hill, from Cherry
yeah.
and shit. So
Yeah.
he knows my older cousin. He's like my older cousin in my age. You know what I'm saying? So I was. You saying that? I was a little nigga too.
Facts, yeah.
I didn't even know your son was born late. So you got a grown ass man.
96. Yeah, that's a fact.
Facts, bro. Oh, God bless.
Yeah, so she called up the show while I was live. You know, I used to take phone calls and everything, patch them in. I had that. Bro, you didn't know we was illegal, bro. The way I ran that shit.
And where you was at? In the crib?
In my crib.
In the fucking
crib. So he knows.
In the P's?
In the P's.
Yo.
So he knows the old building I used to live in. So that building, 286 South Street, that building, like, it's right when you come off the FDR Drive. So that building is like the tallest building in the hood. Like, like you know, like the regular projects, like they all the buildings are the same size. Like
you had that one
6 floors. My shit was 26 stories.
26. Well, I told you where the boat was at. Put them on, John.
Yeah, exactly.
The
The
boat,
barge.
VCBC.
Exactly.
The barge was VCBC because my cousin Ed was on that
Exactly.
shit. He used to be
So
looking at
that
his
building,
crib.
that building, the way radio works, like, you know, I'm gonna get technical real quick so the viewers and listeners understand. Like, the higher you are and you put an antenna, it's like a light bulb. The more you keep raising the light bulb, the more coverage you get. You know what I'm saying? So my building was like the Empire State Building of the hood.
the hood.
And I lived on the 23rd floor. So I put the antenna on the roof and I used to drop the wire through the roof and just pull it through my window. You know what I'm saying? And then I had the DJ set up, I had the transmitter, I had all of that shit. So, you know, once I plugged it into the transmitter, I turned that switch on. Bro, I had the whole city. I had Jersey.
Yo, let me
I
ask
had
you this.
Staten Island.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
How you felt when you plugged all that shit up and it worked?
Bro, it was wild.
I know that was a feeling like no other,
No,
right?
it was crazy. Like once I saw this and like, you know, I used to measure my listeners by the callers and the feedback. Yo, first question I asked, yo, where you calling from? Yo, I'm calling from Shaolin, I'm calling Stanley. Yeah. You know, and I'm like, wow, we in Staten Island, then Jersey. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, this is crazy. Like,
That's fire.
yeah, like we was really on to something. You know what I'm saying? But like once old girl called me from Channel 9 News, I looked at my team. I'm like, yo, it's quiet for us, bro. Like,
Got too
you know what I'm
hot.
saying? It got hot, but I knew, I'm like, you know, we was never legit, so we couldn't keep doing it anyway because we knew that day was gonna come. You know, because that's fed.
But you ain't think, or did you think? Did you think like it amounted to like going away for that type shit? Like,
Nah, I didn't really think that, but it's like, you know, I'm very well tapped in my hood. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
everybody know me, everybody fuck with me, and it's like after that I had went away. You know, I was on vacation for a little while, and one of my mans was the police in the hood, and he was trying to get in contact with me. But you know how that back in the days, niggas knew he was a police, so niggas ain't want to give him my number.
Yeah.
He was like, nah, I told you I gotta holler at him, but it's serious.
yeah.
So, you know, when I came back, they're like, yo, you know, such and such trying to get at you. I'm like, for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I know him, but like, what?
Yeah.
And it was because he was telling me the feds was on me. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, them niggas, you know, he tried to like back him down, like, yo, let me holler at him. I know him. That's my man. Let me give him the heads up. So, you know, young and dumb. I'm a teenager at the time, 18, 19. I'm curbing.
You ain't care
son.
about that.
Like, yeah, I ain't trying to, he police. I ain't trying to speak to him. You know what I'm saying? I get that knock on my door, bro. I looked at my peephole.
So you never got the heads up from him.
Never got the heads up till they knocked on my door. So when they knocked on my door, he was the first one in uniform. He was like, yo, I've been trying to holler at you, bro. I'm like, oh, it was too late, though. They had NYCHA, they had the feds. Bro, I had like 30 people in my hallway.
Right at that door.
Right there. And I'm like, damn, all of this because I'm playing music? I said, this is crazy. There's niggas catching bodies in the hood. There's niggas selling drugs in the hood.
A bunch of shit.
Yeah, I'm playing music, bro. Like, I'm not hurting nobody. Like, we having a good time over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, the FCC, them, you know, it was all in my crib in my living room. But I had, like, the way y'all got the setup here, like, I had all my DJ equipment in the living room. So the Fed dude was looking for the transmitter because that's the box that gets you active. You know what I'm saying? So I had that in another room. So he was like, yo, where's the transmitter at, though? I said, I don't know what you're talking about. Everything you see here, this is what I'm using. He goes, where's the transmitter at? I said, bro, like, this is it. And then, you know, at the time, I knew a little something about law. I already knew they couldn't search and do all of that. So I'm like, yo, whatever this is it, bro. The mics is here, like the phone was ringing. You know what I'm saying? The phone was ringing. They gave me a warning, but they could have took everything. At the time, I must have had like 70 crates of records on my walls.
They gave you a warning?
They gave me a warning. Or they was like, yo, shut it down. We don't want to hear you. We don't want to hear you on the radio again.
Then you went right back at it.
Because what happened was, like, with the way Channel 9 did it, like, they showed me love, but they also blew me up. You know what I'm saying? Because she worked for the I-Team. So anytime you get on the I-Team radar, it's never a good look.
Never good look.
Never. Like, it's always for some fraud shit.
Nothing
some
good
scamming.
about it.
There's nothing good about it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to keep it 100. Like, the way she did it, she looked out. Like, she really bigged me up. You know what I'm saying? She shitted on Hot 97, but she was bigging me up. Like, yo, this dude is doing it out of the love, out of the passion. These independent artists, they don't have the $30,000 to give the Hot 97. Yada. That's the way she...
But it didn't even matter, though.
It didn't matter because it was still illegal. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, she bigged me up. So what they did was, before they aired it, for like 2 weeks, like every hour on the hour, they played like a little teaser. Oh, coming up next Monday, you know, hip hop pirates take over New York City airwaves. Oh, so they kept promoting that shit for like 2 weeks, heavy.
You was LimeWire before LimeWire.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So like,
facts.
so like when that hit, I'm like, damn, it was a dope look. But after that, it was game over. I had to stop. Then I opened up the studios and all that other shit.
Oh, you start opening up music studios and shit?
So I did a studio. I opened up a studio on Clinton Street, and it was called, because I was doing pirate radio, so I named the studio Pirate Recordings.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I left it alone. I said, you know, next time I can't afford to lose all my shit.
Let me ask you, growing up, like you always had like people in your family that was like into music and stuff? Like what caught you?
Not really, man. I was the only one. Like, I mean, you know, growing up in the projects in the hood, like that shit is like instilled in you. You know what I'm saying? You go outside, you know, the old school niggas with the whips and the systems and all of that. So, you know, I always grew up around it, but I was the first one in my family to actually like take that initiative and be like, yo, you know what? This is what I want to do. I want to be a DJ.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying?
So you got an ear.
Yeah. I started out DJing.
You start DJing and then that's how you start learning like who rapped in the hood and shit like that?
Yeah, I started DJing, you know, in junior high school. That's when I really took it serious. You know, I got my first pair of 1200s. You know what I'm saying? You know, my mom saw the passion. You know what I'm saying? My pops had passed away when I was young.
God bless him.
Yeah, thank you.
Peace, pops.
So, you know, my mom saw the passion. So she was like, yo, you know how that go? Yo, what you want for your Christmas? I want
need
a turntable. You know, so I got one. You know what I'm saying? I had a mixer, that and the mixer. I had to wait a whole nother year to get another turntable. Yeah. You know, single parent moms. You know what I'm saying? You know how that go. I had a sister too, so I wasn't the only, you know what I'm saying? And you know, it was baby steps, bro. But like junior high school, then I started doing mixtapes and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, school is...
You was in the mixtape game?
Yeah, I was in the mixtape game heavy. Remember, there's no Spotify, there's no Instagram, there's none of that fast music shit now.
Yeah.
Like if you wanted the music, you had to get a mixtape. It was either mixtape or the radio. That's it.
Facts.
Straight up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm from the mixtape era.
Okay.
I know what a Walkman is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of them. I'm a millennial.
So I had in my crib, I had 20 cassette decks. 20 of them, like racked up. So whenever we made a mixtape,
y'all was doing it on cassettes?
On cassettes.
Oh wow.
And then you make a master. You make one master, right?
Yeah.
And then you put it in the main cassette deck, and all 20 of them, you gotta unpause them at the same time. So you make 20 copies in one clip.
Your mixtapes was on cassettes.
Yeah.
That's fire,
Facts.
bro.
Before CDs.
Before CDs, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I had the CD tower that I used to burn on my
So I had that when I opened up my studio, that's when it transitioned to CDs.
Right.
So I had like 10 of those towers. So you
was getting busy.
No, yeah.
You was getting hella busy.
Yeah,
with 10 towers, you was getting busy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, you do 10 at a time. So I'm doing 100 copies, and because you know they did it fast. You know, with the towers, you do a whole CD in like 5 minutes.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? And then after that, you had to get the CD printer where it printed right on the CD.
I used to get my shit from Uline.
Okay.
Yeah. And I tell you how I know you was getting busy, because I had one, and off that one tower, I burnt 30,000 copies. Mm-hmm. Because I remember the amount of tapes that I used to burn each mixtape off that tower, and the amount of mixtapes. So I said, yeah, I did 30. That's 30,000 hand in hand in the hood.
Yeah,
trying to get known. So if you had 10 of them shits burning like that, you was wild.
Nah, it was out of here. And it's funny because when I had the studio, The reason why I opened up the studio because everybody like, yo, Dren, you know everybody from the lower, boom, boom, this, and it broke my heart, bro. Like to this day, like, you know, like we never got our just due, we never got our flowers because, and every hood has the hate, every hood has it, but the lower was bad,
It was
bro.
bad, yeah, man.
Because everybody used to tell me, yo, son, like why you don't fuck with niggas? You know everybody, you know what I'm saying? And I always I was never an
The
artist.
hate was fucked up.
Bro, I was the first one to have a commercial studio, not in no crib or nothing. I had a storefront on Clinton Street. The first floor was a lounge. It was like this. And then in the corner, you go down the stairs, and that's when I had the full-blown studio. Mic booth, everything built from the ground up.
Lit.
All the equipment was A1. Everything was digital. It was fire. So it was like all my clients, bro, was from Queens, the Bronx. Some dudes was come from... All my clients was from everywhere else.
Nothing from the lower. So the lower never had no rapper?
They did. You know what I'm saying?
No,
But
like a rapper that blew, took off. Pause. Like a rapper that like got on.
That really,
Yeah.
nah, bro. Like the closest one too was True Life.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
So y'all got one. You got a
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
this song.
you know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, we got an army full of talent down there, bro. And it's like, you know, when I opened up shop, it was for them. It wasn't for me because I'm not an artist. I don't.
That's a fact. I remember that shop too. Yeah,
and it's like I gave them the platform. You know what I'm saying? And
bad,
it was
bro.
the ego, dude's ego. Like, nah, we're not going in there.
Niggas be having ego and don't
No,
be having
it's
nothing.
crazy.
Bad,
Like you
bro.
don't even got nothing. How you got an ego?
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, yo, I built the platform for y'all.
And you- And you give them an opportunity.
Exactly.
Niggas
You know what I'm
don't
saying?
understand. Opportunity is everything.
And then one day, like I said, it broke my heart, bro. Like one day, something just told me. I said, "Yo, let me," because there's cameras everywhere. I don't, like this is before even the camera era. Like there wasn't really cameras out there like there is now. So something tells me one day, I was just bored. I said, "Yo, let me pop," and that's how you know this is old. Let me pop in the videotape to see, you know, what niggas, you know, what's the traction in the neighborhood. So one day I see this kid, a nigga that say what's up to me every day, bro, give me dap and all that. And he was like, so what I used to do was, you know, I had a glass door. So I used to, like every 2 weeks, I used to rotate the pictures of all the dudes I was in the studio recording, you know, just, again, there was no social media. That was my version of social media.
Right.
Putting pictures up on the door to show dudes who's
coming.
who's in the building.
Coming in the building, right.
And I see this dude, it must have been like 3 o'clock in the morning. He's like, yo, these niggas be here till like 3, 4, 5 in the morning. All these niggas got jewelry on. They be smacked. They be high. They be drunk. We can line them all up. And I'm like, look at this.
This is what niggas thinking about.
This is what niggas think about. I got a studio in the hood. Niggas like, yo, Dren, why you don't put the hood on? I do something good for the hood.
And then boom.
And then you got this bozo over here trying to line niggas up.
I'm fucking.
And the next day I said, yo, Dren, what up, nigga? And I'm
You
like,
was just trying to.
nigga, I just got a whole video you talking crazy, my nigga. Like,
That's crazy.
yeah, so you know that's the type of energy that was out there. But like I said, it happens every hood, bro.
It does happen.
You know,
every
it
day.
happens every hood. So I'm like, you can't be mad because certain dudes they don't know better.
They don't know no better, and they, you know, like opportunity ain't for everybody.
Exactly.
Rest in peace to Andre. I don't know if you knew Andre Woody from the Hill.
Oh yeah.
I was telling him he was like the closest.
Yeah,
we,
for sure.
you know, I try to give.
Well, he was the closest to getting on.
because he got on Vampire, man. Rest in peace, my son, man. My son.
What is that?
Vampire
Records at that time. There was Vampire Records.
Yeah.
So like meaning like
Wait,
that
they was
nigga
lit?
work.
They was getting there. They was getting
getting there.
It was getting there where when my son, because that was my nigga, so you know, rest in peace and all that, you know. So we always got to try to shine light on the niggas that was rapping too, like Sham the God too.
For
Rest
sure,
in peace
yeah.
from the Ave too.
Yeah.
Sham went earlier. Sham was on his way up. He had a nice.
Shorty Black too. Remember he did.
Also, yeah,
He did 106 in Park.
Shorty Black.
Yeah, he did 106
Shorty
in Park.
damn, yo,
He was
shout
on
out to Shorty Black.
What
He
they
from
call that? Like the
Blues,
freestyle
too.
Yeah, we might have to
Fridays?
go. We might have to go sign a nigga from the lower.
Yeah.
We might have to go sign, get some talent from the lower, and
Yo, this nigga stupid.
send the records. I'm gonna send it to Dren. If he don't like it, then we can't. You know what I mean?
Yo, this nigga is crazy. Bro.
Nah, man. Like, listen, there was one time, like, you know, I don't want to mention names, but like, there was a time where, like, if dudes from the lower, like, shut their ego off and just stop the bullshit.
It blew up.
Yeah,
What?
niggas would've went, yeah, it would've
Bro,
went
niggas
crazy.
was giving me a $4 million budget, and that was back then. That was back then. They was
man.
like, yo.
Don't do
they
that.
was like, yo, if you could tell these dudes to chill.
Don't nothing piss me off more than hearing about money getting fumbled,
Dren
bro.
Yeah,
4 M's.
And this is back then.
Yo, I'm surprised you ain't picked the mic up.
They was like, yo, if you could tell these dudes to chill out,
Yo, Dren oughta started rapping.
bro. I had the meeting with them like individually because it was a crew, and I said, yo, shut that shit off, man. We it's about the bag, but it was so bad in the egos, you know. And again, we were all young, but it was like it would have been the Wu-Tang. You know how Wu-Tang did it for Staten Island?
You did that for the
It would
lower.
have been like that for the lower, and that was the concept.
And 4 M's at that time would have did something.
Forget about it. 4 M's at that time was like 80 right now.
Oh my God.
Because there wasn't those type of budgets back then. Them budgets didn't even exist.
No, that you'd
know
have
what
did
I'm
something
saying?
phenomenal.
And dudes was like, nah, fuck that. Nah, I'm like, all right. That's what I needed to hear. I'm like, y'all niggas is retarded, bro.
That's crazy.
Y'all retarded, bro. Just for the bag, bro, y'all don't even gotta be in the same room. Remember, that's Pro Tools. Like, you can lay your verse, he can lay his verse. Y'all don't even gotta be in the same room. Just do it. Let's just do it. Nah, I'm good, bro.
4 M's right now, we getting crazy.
So one dude felt good for blocking the bag for the next dude.
That's
And
horrible.
I'm like, that's crazy.
That's horrible.
That's terrible, bro.
So once I seen that, I'm like, oh no, this shit is toxic.
Some shit got just being you naturally for real.
Yeah, this shit is toxic. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, listen, it was, the LES, the 6th borough, like there was mad little slogans for it and shit like that.
Sure, man. We had the 6th borough. That was official tag for the lower.
Yeah,
that bomb, that whole.
Yeah, Big Shot.
Yeah,
with the
myself
logo.
Shotty, yeah, it's a fact.
Yeah, he was another one that.
Big Shot still doing this shit, and I be feeling like he don't get the love and recognition that you know what I'm saying he's supposed to get.
He was one of the day one niggas with the music with Terror, Ballin, Terror, like Dusse. You know what I'm saying? I was locked up with him up top.
Well, Dusse too.
But
I learned of him late. Yeah, he came home and I see he
these
still
niggas
went
was
at it.
Nice. These niggas was dumb nice.
Let me ask you this. How'd you get involved with like the Roc and Dusse?
Always kept great relationships. You know what I'm saying? Always kept great relationships. You know what I'm saying? When I did my bid, I got caught with the hammer. You know what I'm saying? But the beef wasn't mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't my beef, but I was always on point. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when I came home, I'm like, come home. I got parole. I'm not trying to move the way I was moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm tapped in. I could just get in wherever I want. I would just have to just take some time out and just to figure out how I want to pivot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I just made a promise to myself, like the music shit is not, it was my love and my passion. Like I told you earlier, I started off DJing and shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was interning at record labels. I knew everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I knew when I came home, I didn't want to be around that type of situation anymore because it was like, it was a headache. You know what I'm saying? And then now what I know now, like if you're not touring and all of that, bro, the way music is now, like you're not getting a bag. Because now that, you an artist, you know that. You could make a song right now, right here, send an email to Spotify to one distro kid, and your song is on every platform in the world.
Every platform, yeah.
So everybody else is doing the same thing.
Yeah, that's
So,
why
like,
catalog's important.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like, I said, yo, you know what? Let me get into this liquor space. You know what I'm saying? Like again, I have good relationships. My name is good. I never shitted on niggas. You know what I'm saying? So, I tried it. I had a smaller brand first, and it's like I seen the influence. Like, yo, whatever I'm fucking with, and I bring it to the table, niggas fuck with. I seen it. I seen it with my own eyes. I seen it in accounts. I just seen that. So I'm like, yo, you know what? This is the best route for me to go right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't lose. I got Roc Nation, got Dusse, the big homie owns everything. So it's like I'm on a winning team right now. I can't go wrong. You know what I'm saying?
You're never gonna go wrong.
Yeah,
You fucking with Marcy niggas. You ain't gonna go wrong.
Okay, that's a nice plug.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man.
I do that shit to fuck with him all the time.
Yo, this nigga's crazy, bro.
Nah, that's dope. You've been doing that shit for a minute now, huh?
I've been doing it for years, going on 6 years now.
6
You know
years?
what I'm saying? Dusse is around 13, 14 years old. So, when it really hit, I was doing my bid. You know what I'm saying? So I missed that whole first ride. But the way the universe works is kind of dope because you got the day ones that was putting that work in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Then you got somebody like me that's fresh.
Right.
So it's like, sometimes you get tired. You get tired.
Absolutely.
And then you get somebody new on the team, somebody
New
that's
blood
fresh.
to revamp it.
Exactly.
And go hard.
So I was like the new blood. You know what I'm saying? And then once they gave me that position for New York, I'm like, all right, let's get it. I got the biggest market in the world. You know what I'm saying? So like I could never pass that opportunity, but I was doing it And again, this goes on relationships and business. I was doing it for free before I even got paid for it. You know what I'm saying? So once they seen my drive and my dedication and the way I was just motivated, they was like, yo, this nigga's a beast. Yeah. Like, we got to put him down for the team. So, I just say that to say that, like, a lot of people just want shit because they just want.
It's not how it works.
It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying?
The opportunity don't always got a dollar sign on it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I called the meeting. You know what I'm saying? I went to my man's office and he was bugging because there's mad levels to this, like marketing, like there's just mad layers to how this structure works.
Right.
And he always assumed that I was down with the team. He ain't know in what caliber, because like I said, there's a lot of different divisions. Mm-hmm. But he just always see me everywhere. And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm doing this out of love. He was like, what? Nah, you bugging. He was like, nah, we got to figure something out. We got to put you on a payroll. We got to figure something out for you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, it took some time. But again, I do what I do out of love and passion. You know what I'm saying? And when the right people see it, they know, like, yo, this nigga's working.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And now I'm there. You see me chilling with the big homie. Like, I'm in the building. You know what I'm saying?
In the loop.
Definitely, yeah, he's in the loop.
And again, there's no handouts, bro. Like, I worked my ass off. And it all comes from the beginning. Because I just didn't come home and just jump in. Like, it just comes from having solid relationships and just building with the right people and keeping a solid name. You know what I'm saying?
Right. From that whole trajectory that you explained basically from the beginning.
Yeah.
That's most important.
You know what I'm saying?
That was a dope ass story. Now he's sitting in the front. Now I understand that whole transmitter. That shit was crazy though, bro.
We had a transmitter and a hub.
Word.
Damn, bro.
That's a dope story, man.
And that was, like, radio back then was powerful, bro.
Sure.
Let me ask you this. You think because social media, that radio isn't as powerful? And it's like a two-part thing, because I seen Hitmaker say that the radio checks is still the radio checks.
Oh, yes, publishing is always going to come.
So it's like, is it even like not as powerful still? Because that's still with a bag at.
It's not, because, my opinion, because back then, that's all you had. There was no Spotify, there was no YouTube, there was no Apple Music, there was none of that.
So you're saying that was just the only lane?
That was the only lane.
Most powerful,
like, that was the only lane, you know what I'm saying, period, for music.
Right.
And then there was videos, but that don't count, because if you're not on radio, you're definitely not on. Look, MTV don't even play videos no more.
Yo,
bro.
honestly, I feel like music videos don't even hit the same.
They don't.
Because now you got reels and constant content you got to keep doing. So it's like.
So all these platforms that exist now didn't exist back then.
Yeah.
So now they're just all these platforms where radio is not even that powerful. Like, back in the days, like Summer Jam and like these were big monumental moments, activations. Now it's like nobody gives a fuck. Every year it gets scaled down.
Summer
Like,
Jam, right?
it went from being from MetLife to, like, you know what I mean? Like, to 70,000 seats to like 20,000 seaters. And it goes to show you that it doesn't hold the weight that it used to hold. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
You think it's the music though? Could it be the music?
It's the technology.
You don't think it could be the music? No.
Nah, it's all numbers now. It's all numbers. You know why I know it's numbers? I had an artist back in the days, right? There was a site called Hip Hop Game.
Hop Game.
I don't know if you remember that, but Hip Hop Game was one of the first websites to play. Again, this is before Spotify and all of that. Like, this is when LimeWire and all of that was starting to happen.
Right.
So I had a website. There was an artist I was managing, and I had built, his website. And, he was well known. So I set up all the digital platform because I was good with that. Like, I was ahead of my time. When it came to that digital shit, I was nice with that. And I said, yo, bro, you need a website. You need this. He didn't even understand what I'm talking about. I'm like, yo, bro, trust me. This is what you need. Mm-hmm. So when I did that, I made a hub for his fans. That's how it contained his fans. Yo, go to his website, log in, sign up. I'm going to get him to shout you out.
You never did management?
I did management, yeah.
You did management.
Yeah,
You give management feel, bro.
So
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
You feel like niggas he managed niggas like
I did management for a nice little minute.
Okay.
And so
A couple of years.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I built that hub for this particular artist. He didn't understand until later on. He was like, oh shit, bro, this is.
He was putting me in position.
Yeah.
Word.
So then what I did was I had sent again, relationships. I knew the guy who owned the site. And I said, yo, do me a favor, put this record on there for me. He was like, all right, cool. And again, back, you had to pay for all of this shit, but my relationships had.
Strong.
So what I did was, every time you played a record off that site, all the songs on that site were unreleased. But they were all major artists. There was no independent, none of that. Like,
And you
everybody,
got him on there.
everybody on that artist, you knew them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this is back in the days like when 50 was on fire and, Jay is always Jay. He was always lit. You know what I'm saying? But like you had certain artists that were just that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You heard that, right?
Yeah. We know Jay's one of the gods, you feel me?
So at that time, this particular artist, they knew who he was, but he wasn't that type of caliber of artist.
Yeah.
Again, homeboy did me the favor, and I had everybody from the website going to that hiphopgame.com, and I said, yo, just click on him.
It's a good look.
The nigga crashed the site. The nigga called me 3 hours later, yo, Dren, I don't know what you did, nigga.
Crash the site.
I don't know what you did, but no artist has ever got 200 and something thousand songs, like clicks. ever since I built this site, ever.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I said, I told you, bro, like,
The game plan.
Yeah, I had this shit, give son a chance. And then, it used to go a ranking system. So, once, he was
Shot
on
up.
the top. And it was only like 30 songs, like, and back then music don't come out like it does now. Like now, look what Drake did. Nigga dropped 3 albums.
3 albums.
It's unheard of, bro.
It's unheard of.
And that's what shows you that the music game is fucked up.
Think Hov gonna drop an album this year?
Bro, I hope he does, but
I do too.
I don't think he is, but
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
I think he might, man.
I don't think so. I mean, he's definitely outside though.
Yeah, he said he's on offense all year.
He's definitely outside. That I give him. Like he's outside. You know what I'm saying? We got Yankee Stadium. We got
I'm there.
Next week we got the Roots.
I'm mad I ain't going to that one.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the music is different now, bro. Like it's just too easy to do. It's too microwavable. Like, the studio's a laptop now. Back then you had to go in the lab.
Yeah.
And that's what separated people. Like when you went to the lab in the studio with the SSL and you really got a mix engineer and you got somebody recording you, like that's what separated everyone from,
what like a highlight in my era was when like I seen Lil Wayne doing that shit out the hotel. That made me say, yo, this shit is crazy. I can rap wherever I want.
Yeah. I mean, they do it on the tour bus all the time.
Right. You know what I mean?
I'm saying even that is crazy because that wasn't possible before.
But the technology is powerful now too.
Yeah.
So
but it's a gift and a curse.
It is.
Because now, and the same thing with DJs. Like, I come from the crate era.
You was really scratching.
Yeah, I come from the crate era. Like when we had to activate, like I had to get a little crew.
It wasn't no little
program.
Niggas got the program now is crazy.
So, I say that to say that's what I mean. Like right now, you could wake up tomorrow and say, I want to be a DJ.
I could do that when you leave.
Yeah. And you
learn
can download every song in the world.
And just learn it.
And if you fuck up, the program's gonna get it right for you.
For real. That's true.
And the same thing is happening in the music game.
But the good part about that too, like you said, is a good and a bad thing. I say like for the people who experienced music in its essence, right? Whatever that means to you, I feel personally that gives us the advantage over those who got this microwavable shit in front of them. And and where they picked that up, we picked it up from an era where it still holds its value. So our ear and our approach and everything we breathe about music is a whole nother stratosphere from these people that.
Yeah, but you up against robots now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So again, that's how the scale is.
That too.
You got the talent, you got the ear, you dope, you write, you produce, you know what I'm saying? However you cook it up is the way you cook it up. And then you got homeboy that's super trash.
He got the bots.
I got 80 million bots and 50 cell phones in his bedroom on program mode.
Yo, for real.
And that's what you really up against.
Bot forms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is part of the games that niggas don't know about.
That's a
so
fact.
when you see these dudes make you be like, yo, what these niggas is, but look what you up against, bro.
Robots.
You are up against, you're never gonna win a robot, bro. You're not. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reality of it. You look, Drake got busted doing it. That's why he did what he just did.
Drake made it hard for me. Drake made it hard.
You think that nigga Drake trying to like shut the whole fucking system?
He just got out of his contract when he dropped them 3 albums, bro. That's why he did it like that.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Drake making it hard for me to fuck with his album, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, you can't be taking shots at the like he took shots at, you know what I
Like,
mean?
he been sour from day one. Like,
But
you know
I
what I'm
don't-
saying? Like,
You know, I like Drake music, man, but I heard it and it was like a lot of shots he was taking.
I couldn't listen past the first, like, so this is,
I haven't
again,
even
this is
listened.
where.
Yeah, I can't fuck with Iceman, man.
Because I'm old school, so like, it's hard for me to listen to anything new anyway.
Okay.
Like, you go with my whip, I'm playing old school shit. I can't listen to nobody new. Like, the newest nigga I'm listening to right now is I'll Be Out, because I can relate to him.
Okay, because you
You
know,
know,
he
and
on
I
that
fuck
time.
with him. Like, he went through that. He's a real nigga.
He on that time.
And he's on that type of time, and he's really about that life.
That's who he is.
Yeah, that's who he is. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I know him personally. I met him. Like, we chilled. You know, I had the nigga on the show. And, you know, that type of shit is real. You just can't make that up.
Yeah, you can't make that
Can't
shit
make
up.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't make it shit.
Yeah. And again, he been doing this for 15, 20 years. They just noticing him right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, right now, he's getting noticed. But he been grinding out.
Right.
So he don't even count as a new nigga. But
No.
there's a lot of people who still don't know who he is.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, you know, like,
There's a lot of us like that.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like, but like this is yeah, he'll tell you himself, yo, bro, I can't even be around these niggas. I start sneezing and all types of, this is weird.
So I
These
start
niggas is weird.
sneezing.
Yeah. Start getting the, you know what I mean?
You know, the phony handshakes, yo, I got you, yeah, let's
That's
do a
that
record.
industry bullshit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's been going on forever. You know what I'm
100%.
saying? So, you know, it's kind of corny now with the new
But you
shit.
take, you know what? Like me even, because I didn't meet you from anywhere, right? So me, knowing that's how these niggas get down in the industry, I know that collaboration is number one,
Yeah, facts.
right? So it's like, all right, maybe this nigga on some industry shit, but I can't have no pride to try to extend myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And whatever happens after that happens.
Facts.
So it's like you not one of those niggas.
Yeah, nah.
Right? Like, no, I know that I could tell people that now. Like, I could, son is not one of these industry goofs. You know what I mean?
And that's why I don't
There's a
fuck
lot
with
of
the music.
those.
No, that's why I just can't.
Is that why you fell back from like,
Bro, that's one of them because I just been doing it for too long. I've been around it for too long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, again, I got the great relationships, but it's like it's still these niggas move on the same type of time. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when I was doing my pod back then, like it gave me a like another reality check. Like, yo, I kind of felt I was going backwards a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
on.
Because I had to like book them as guests. Like you see, I show up on time, bro.
on time?
Like time that's everything. That's how you set the tone.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I'm never late to nothing. Like I'm
Facts.
always, 5 minutes before, a couple of minutes, but I'm never late.
I knew
'Cause,
you was coming. I came 2 hours early.
you know what I'm saying? Like I respect people's time. And in this industry, dudes don't respect time. They just think they can move how they can move.
But that's how you get the ones that get the bag and the other ones that be looking and like, oh, this nigga up.
See, but even the ones that are up is a reality check for them because it just happened recently too. Again, I'll tell you niggas behind the scenes, but like some of these dudes get so gassed up. You know, they up right now. They getting shows. They touring. But if you can't keep up the momentum, that air comes back. Then you got to humble
You
yourself.
deflate.
You know what I'm saying? So like, at the time I had reached out, yo, boom, boom, yeah. You know, the whole, I got you.
Spill.
All right, cool.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I don't.
I only can take your word.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a
And then,
fact.
once that helium comes out and they back down and they just show, hey, yo, Dre, what up, bro? We good? What?
What?
3-4 months later,
Get away from me.
I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, my management team hit you out. She said, yeah, I know. Yeah, nigga. That was 3-4 months ago when I reached out.
Yeah.
You yes me to death. Now you slow. Now you got time. I'm good, bro.
You ain't need me.
Yeah,
Keep
that's
banging.
a fact.
You ain't need me. Stop. You don't need me now.
Yeah.
That's
So
a fact.
this is the kind of fuckery that goes on in this industry. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't miss this shit, bro.
Thanks,
I don't miss this
I ain't
shit.
gonna lie to you. I hear a lot of people like talk about the industry and shit like that, and it like turns them off, and that's what stops them from doing certain things. And being that I'm an artist, right? I try my best not to take too much of that on because
It'll fuck with you.
yeah, I don't want that.
It'll fuck with you.
Yeah, I don't want that.
And it's whack because I get a lot of dope talent, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I give free gems. And I always get that, yo, bro, I'm the one. Like, let's just give me 6 months. Let's go. Bro, I don't have the time and energy, bro.
Right.
It's draining because there's nothing that's gonna happen for me. For you it is. But it's not just gonna happen for me, my nigga. And that's the part that I keep it 100 on.
But
Like,
why?
you know what I'm saying? Like,
why it's not gonna
keep it
happen for you
100
if it happened for him?
Because this is the way it works. Like, you need my resources. I'm not the artist. I'm not the producer. I know how to. I could get in rooms that you can't get in.
So I'm gonna get you there.
I'm gonna get you there. And now when you get there, if you don't got the budget and the bag to get you to the next door,
right,
it's just a whole waste of time, bro.
wasted time. Right. No, that's a fact. Like,
It's a waste of
I can
time.
get you right here,
Yeah.
but even when you get right here, it takes something to get over there.
Yeah, because and again, we all come from the
It's a
same
fact.
relationship pool. So nobody's working for free on hopes. I'm like, yo, he's the next nigga. Because you're going against a robot.
Yeah.
I could bring you to the studio with Swizz and Numb, and we could bug out and we could be chilling.
Yeah.
And he could give you the bang of your life. Yo, here goes three records for you, my nigga. Do what you do. You got 9 months to make a baby. Let me know what you come back with. You dope as an artist. You got Swizz as a producer.
It should go.
The recipe's a winning recipe. What's the problem, bro?
The budget.
There you go.
And you know what the budget is? The budget is to make sure that it's promoted right, to make sure it's packaged right, to make sure that this shit get the engine behind it. You know what I mean?
And it goes,
because we can make 1,000 dope records, right? But that money that get put behind that shit is what's everything.
It is. And
It is
nobody's
what's
working for free.
everything.
The DJs, you can know all the DJs in the world.
That's why also
Same
it's
shit.
very important. Like I was telling him when we started doing this pod shit, right? Because I was like, I don't want to be seen as no pod nigga. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, don't confuse it. But you got to build your own universe. You have
you
to
gotta build
build
your
your
platform.
own everything right now.
1000%.
Because peep game, you see how you say the budget, boom. Say I go drop something, right? And these niggas want $1,000 to get an interview. Meanwhile, I keep doing what I'm doing. I interview myself. You understand?
Yeah.
The internet is the streets. It's not really the streets. We know it's not really
Those
the
are the new
streets.
streets. That's
But
a
this
fact.
is the new streets.
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
you build your platform in every fucking way, and that helps you when it comes time to, I don't gotta dish this out to that nigga. I don't gotta go in no studio and get a $500 block session. You know what I mean? Like,
But even with this, like to piggyback off of what you're saying, even with this, like you gotta have the numbers, you gotta have all that digital data to get that respect and that clout. Because again, you got fucking Fulano from down the block who's doing nothing, and y'all on YouTube, and he's on YouTube, but this nigga got 3 million
gotta be the
views.
bots.
And this is what's happening, bro.
bots.
It's happening in every lane.
You know, though, to piggyback off of that, I say we got the community though.
That helps.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That
you
helps.
might not have yet the international fame or like, you know, whatever level these other people want, right?
Yeah.
But they don't got what we got. We got the community.
See, that's what I say. That what you saying is, you know, like to me, this is the young boy era.
This is grassroots shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what I tell these kids now, like, you know, I speak to kids that do music and music programs. I said, y'all got the cheat code. And they're like, why? What do you? And I'm like, you know why you got the cheat codes? Because y'all still in school. I said, when you in school, all your friends, those are your numbers. Those are your fans. So older dudes like us, we not in school no more, bro. Our class or our school is
It's
Instagram
small.
and you know whatever fans or follow. Even that shit is fucking fake.
It's fake.
You know what I'm saying? So when I tell these kids, you know, after I speak to you and you go back to your school, every person in that school is a real body and a real person.
Right.
If you get them fuck with you, those are 300 or 400 soldiers that you have.
Yeah.
That somebody like me you don't have because we not in school no more.
We not in school, but like I tell him too, right? I tell anybody, it don't take 1 million people to make $1 million.
It don't.
You know what I'm saying? So before you get to the M, you got to get to your first dollar.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like the internet is so powerful that you just got to build a core fan base of only but a couple thousand people, right? And you can make this a career.
You can, but the distraction level is so
Got to be focused.
it's so fast. You know what I'm saying?
You got, but there are people, like if you go on your, I don't use bots, right? So I get my Spotify numbers monthly. I don't know these people in Brazil,
Yeah.
Indonesia, Mexico.
See, but you're doing it the right way.
Right.
And I hate to tell you this, that's not gonna work
Why not?
because you're going against robots. So you get a nigga like me, I have AI write me a verse. I go to these fucking, even these beats that you pay $15 to rent. None of this shit existed before, bro. None of it. So these kids figured out a cheat code.
But what I'm saying
And it's
is
working for them.
what I'm saying is when you see the Spotify number, right? You got, say, 100 super listeners. I'm not even gonna go off the
Crazy,
rail.
yeah.
You got 100 super listeners, right? Those 100 people that fuck with you.
Yeah.
You get 100 people that fuck with you, you can get 1,000 people that fuck with
Yeah,
you.
but imagine if you was in school
It'd be different.
and you told everybody in your classes and all the
Yeah.
bitches and all your friends,
Well, yeah,
yo,
because of-
stream my
because of
shit.
Yeah, it's different. And
Those
young
are
niggas.
all organic
It's just
numbers.
like the gang members. The gang members got a
Yeah.
bunch of niggas that's sitting in the crib high and they put
Yeah.
gang shit on, like, you know. But
Crazy.
You know, it's a lot harder when you're going the legit route
yeah,
because, again, what you up against, they were born as a robot. Like, bro, when I was 2, 3, 4, 5, when I was
That's a good
10
way
years
to put
old,
it, though. You heard it
when I was 10 years old, I didn't have a phone in my hand, bro. I
you
had a
said they
beeper,
was-
my nigga. I had to hide from my moms.
yeah, the beeper. You gotta
Now
put
these
it
kids figure this shit out, bro.
quick.
It's nasty work on this.
Yeah.
It's
He
crazy.
said they was born robots.
Yo, that's a
Yeah.
good way to put it, though, bro. You put
You know what I'm
that shit
saying?
in
And there's
real-
certain artists that I know now that they won't even speak to me because the truth hurts.
Why?
Because the talent is there, but like, you know, I expose certain situations because again, like it just comes to me. You know what I'm saying? Like certain things just comes to me, and I'm like, you know, there's artists that have these inflated numbers, and it just the math ain't mathing, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, you come on my platform promoting your numbers, the millions of numbers
Numbers
you got.
is fake though.
So now you opened up that can of worms, not me.
Not me. Right.
Because you didn't even speak about your talent. You spoke about your numbers first,
Right.
and then the music validate. All right, yeah, the music is fire.
Sometimes
Yeah, no, but for what I'm talking about, my
it
situation,
was
like
hot. It was fire.
music was dope.
Okay.
Fucked with it. You know what I'm saying? Fucked with it. But like when your speech and your spiel and your presentation is about your numbers and this and that, all right, cool. First of all, I don't give a fuck about that. The talent speaks for, because I'm old school.
Right.
You know, where we from, like numbers wasn't a thing. I mean, you know, it was always a thing, but not the way it is now.
Not this at all.
You know, if you don't even have a certain amount of followers, they don't even want to take a meeting.
That's weird.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't that weird?
It's crazy. And I'll bring up another point. Like I was getting dudes verified on Instagram before you paid $1 for the check or whatever the fuck they're doing now. Like I was really doing that for artists because two things. One, no one would take you seriously if you didn't have a blue check. Like that's what really separated you from everyone
But
else.
that's not it no more.
No, but listen to me.
Yeah.
Listen to me. So I created a lane, and this goes back to my studio shit in the lower. Like niggas wasn't getting verified. Like I was getting at like 15, 20 dudes verified a day. And that's also separated the dudes that were really serious about their craft versus the dudes like, nah, I don't need that. I'm good because everything's free. It's free to record. It's free to upload. These cameras, even with iPhone, it's free to shoot the music. You get a little program to edit. The editing is free too because you pay $20 for a fucking program. And everybody's going the free route. So I'm like, damn, this dude don't want to pay $5 to get verified, not knowing that check, that blue check back then is what separated you from everyone else who was being an artist.
Right.
And when niggas ain't want to take a meeting or you sent the DM, that blue check, that's the first thing that they look for.
So you don't think they look for it no more?
Nope, because you could pay for it.
You
now.
can pay for it. Now you could be anything.
When
you
I
wanna
was
be.
doing it, you couldn't pay for it.
Right.
I would give you the right PR look, give you all the publishing, make sure you was on all the magazines. You know what I'm saying? You had to have articles on you. Like, who are you? Where are you from?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You Google my name, all my shit pops up, bro. Everything, where I'm from, who I did, everything pops up. You take artists right now, you Google that, nothing's gonna pop up on them.
Yeah.
And this is shit that they don't know because all of this shit that they doing now is free. So it's like whenever you take a meeting and you walk into the office, you think these execs is not Googling you, bro?
Right.
It's the first thing they're gonna do, bro. You don't even got a Google presence. Let's just stop right there.
You don't even got a Google presence.
Yeah, let's just stop right there. Because everybody got a Spotify page. Everybody got YouTube videos. Everybody shit is on Apple Music. Everybody shit is accessible. Let's just start from how it really belongs. Let me just Google you real quick and see what pops up on you. Nothing. Shit. Donuts. Zilch. So like, bro, you don't even got your shit mapped out right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, these little gems that I tell people that they just overlook because they just so caught up in these numbers and bots and fake followers. And, you know, even now, fake followers in 2026 is wild work, bro.
You seen Instagram just recently?
Yeah, they just did a whole sweep.
Did a federal sweep on niggas, bro. Took
like
everybody's
the feds, bro.
Yeah, they took everybody's fake followers and
erased them. I'm glad that shit happened.
Me too.
And it's funny because
you think niggas lost it? Niggas woke up on some panicky shit.
They had to. If you had mad fake followers, you looking crazy out here.
So then I'm like, there's bots in the comments and the shit is not adding up. And you post a picture, that shit got 400,000 likes and 3 comments.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie though. You could tell when it's a bot in the comments sometimes.
You can.
Like, yeah.
You can, but people are so caught up in that shit that they start getting sick. Like what you just said, like, oh shit, I woke up and I lost fucking 2 million followers.
Yo,
nigga, you never had. You lost. You cried about something you never had, bro.
Yeah, it's 2 million bots.
Yeah, like you stressed out about something you really never had, bro.
That's a fact.
Now you just stressed out because you got exposed.
Yeah, now you look crazy.
You look nuts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, this is. I'm not making this shit up, bro. Like this is what's happening.